Warning, the stories you're about to hear are detailed accounts of shenanigans, pranks, and some mistakes that are meant to replicate the sort of discussions that veterans have when they reunite over a cold beverage and do not depict the professional daily actions of the military at large. We hope to make you laugh, but not to disrespect our proud men and women in uniform. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Cammo Comedy, where we take a humorous look at the lighter side of military service. We got a big show for you today, but before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, whatever they call it on your podcasting platform. And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, as that makes us more relevant in the algorithm and boosts the overall visibility of the show. But word-of-mouth advertising is just so powerful, so if you tell some friends, I will love you forever. Okay, let's jump into the show. I am your host, Aaron Wolf. Just as a friendly reminder to the audience, we put out a new show every single Monday, so make sure you give the notification bell a nice tap so you don't miss a show. Give it a nice tap. Also, we are doing laughter therapy here on this show. We got a lot of military members who struggle with everyday life after service, and we're just here to share a laugh and remember the good times. Joining me today is the man who asks for a tug job on his birthday at the Waffle House. That's a great way to get sticky. Call sign Buttons. Buttons, thanks for being on the show today, man.
Hey, not a problem. And I do enjoy a good tug at the Waffle House. Some stellar talent there.
Hell yeah.
Syrup is a much better lube.
So
It's all sticky. It's all sticky.
Also joining us today is the man who taught me that anal cream pie is not a delicious cupcake. Don't ask for that at the bakery. Call sign Footloose. Footloose, thanks for being on the show today, man.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Wow.
What do you ask for at the bakery?
Apparently anal cream pie.
I'm going to open a gay bar and call it anal cream pie.
Wah, wah.
That seems
Really?
too to the point.
Yeah, you're right.
Really creative there, cheeks.
It's going to be called Gay Bar for gay guys.
Also joining the show today is the man who paid for his house by waving his sloppy beeve at a webcam. Call sign Cheeks. Cheeks, thanks for being on the show today, man.
It was my back beeve.
That is definitely accurate.
The most important beeve.
Anyway, so spread cheeks, not hate, folks.
Hell yeah. We got a loaded show today. Nice packed full of
Load.
anus.
Full of anal cream pie.
And yeah, I'm telling
Yeah, Buttons wanted in on that one, didn't he?
No.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yes.
Oh, that's me. That's my cue. So we're going to start off with a basic training story.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which we fucking love, right?
We love basic training
This
stories.
one's a Marine basic training story as well.
Fuck yes.
Oh, Lord.
So,
We do not get enough Marine stories or Navy, so thanks for sending these in.
well, they're the same, so.
They are.
They'll love
Shots
that.
fired.
So this particular Marine was talking about his time at basic training. It was late 90s, and we're going to call him Giovanni, all right? So Giovanni was telling us that when he was at basic training, they had these humongous pelicans, all right? And if you've never seen a pelican, like the bird pelican, if you've never seen it in person,
They're like dinosaurs.
They're big.
they're like dinosaurs. They're humongous. They're like 4 fucking feet tall.
Oh, so it's like real pelicans.
Real
Not like
pelican.
a statue, but like
Huge ass.
The actual
live
bird.
animal.
Yes. Yes. The bird with the scoopy throat.
Yeah,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the ball
He's got a
sack
million
below its
butts.
chin, right?
Wait, doesn't that bring the babies to like parents?
That's a stork.
Oh shit.
So Giovanni's telling us that at basic training, when these pelicans are there, you're not allowed to even fucking look at them, okay? Because everybody knows how grunts are.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to go try to fuck that thing, okay? So the drill sergeants just get ahead of it. You even glance at these things and you get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, that's the rule, right?
Also, it's a really good way for grunts to get distracted.
Go. Yeah.
PETA would have it hated.
Especially Marine grunts.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
So Giovanni was telling us that one of the things that they would do when they would leave the chow hall is everybody would sprint as fast as they can to get back to their drill pad so that they can form up, right?
Right.
And first one there wins. It's like a big fucking team building thing, right? Well, there was a pelican standing about 10 feet away from the chow hall door just outside.
Oh no.
It's a litmus test.
So yes. So
This sounds like entrapment.
it's a trap. It's a trap. So these Marines like hesitate for a second, but they're like, "Oh, we got to go," because you're obviously more scared of your drill sergeant than you are of the Pelican.
Yeah.
So he said about 200 Marines sprint out of this chow hall, and that bird parts these Marines like Moses did the Red Sea.
Fuck yeah.
He said there was no Marine within 3 feet of this bird, and it did not give a fuck.
Wow.
Because they're so almost domesticated and used to being around people. It just sat there with its big, huge ass, big, stupid face, just chilling as everybody is rushing past him, right? Well, later that day, they're in formation and they're marching, right? Calling cadence, hut 2, 1, 2. They do their singing cadence, however that goes. Well, in a formation, you've got these 200 dudes to the right of a drill sergeant. Drill sergeant's out to the left. He's marching. Everybody's in step. He's in line with one of those giant pelicans.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit.
Not the formation.
I see where this
The
is
drill
going.
sergeant.
Oh, Lord.
Obviously, all of the recruits see this, and they can tell, right? You have to like side eye it because it's head and eyes straight forward always, right? You
right.
can't turn your head because then everybody gets fucked up.
Right.
So they see this out of the corner of their eye. They're like, oh, shit. Everybody's preparing for it. Without missing his cadence, without missing a stride, this drill sergeant boots this giant pelican right in its ass.
Good Lord.
The pelican starts indignantly squawking and trying to run because they're not like a sparrow where it just like and flies away, right?
It's a big
They have
bird.
to run. Yeah, it's a big bird, man. They have to like start off in a run to pick up enough speed to get air underneath their wings. So this bird's just like just running away till it gets enough air.
And this is fucking amazing for all these young recruits.
Is nobody losing their shit?
So Giovanni told us that every one of these recruits lost their fucking minds. But obviously, drill sergeant, without missing a fucking beat, dude, he doesn't smirk, doesn't snicker, doesn't smile. He's just, shut the fuck up and march! And everybody's like, oh my God, he's going to kill us. And they snap right back to it.
I'm next.
Yeah.
I'd have kept marching, but I'd have been laughing my ass off.
yeah.
Could you imagine?
You know that drill sergeant had to have done that multiple times.
Oh, God, yeah.
You spent 5-6 years there. Oh, yeah.
And it was on purpose. It was 100% on purpose. And as you were telling that story,
lining
I was
it up.
raising my arms. Just, please. And when you said it, vindication, dude.
Yes.
Oh, it was great.
See, I thought when they were leaving the chow hall, it was going to be, and they just trampled it. Like, and nobody went around and they wanted to get to their pad. 300 people just fucking stomped all over it.
That sounds a lot like a Marine.
Yeah, it does.
Travis Scott
sure.
concert.
Too
soon?
Oh, my God.
That was a good story, man. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. That was a write-in, too, which I love. Keep those stories coming, guys.
Especially
thanks.
ones like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Marines can write?
Well, somebody typed it up for him.
Yeah, you probably dictated it to somebody else.
There was a big word like indignantly in there, so I'm sure his mom had to.
Typed but not dictated. Giovanni's mom.
Go fuck yourself,
I got it. I like it.
I got a next story here for you, and it's another one of my own stories.
Hell
so
yeah,
they're
man.
Always good, because nothing bad has ever happened to me in the military.
Nothing bad has ever happened to anyone in the military.
That's why the show exists. It's all good stories.
Yeah. All feel goods.
So we are on a training trip here. So we're TDY, and we're all prepping for this exercise. We got very packed days, not a whole lot of free time going on. So one evening we did have some free time, and so naturally we studied for the next day and didn't just start binge drinking, because that would be irresponsible.
That would be irresponsible.
So we are drinking, naturally, and the next day we're walking out, getting ready to form up. We're falling into formation. One of the instructors who comes out, but he's also happens to be the guy who's, I can't think of the word, he like is in charge of the dorms or whatever. Like, he's responsible.
Dorm chief?
No, he's like financially responsible for whatever we do. Like, he's the one who signed all the paperwork for us. Like,
Senior leader, kind of.
yeah, so-
Property or something.
yeah.
The guy that they're like, hey, you're gonna sign for 73 bunks, and he's like, okay, because he doesn't know any better.
Exactly. And he's smiling as we're all kind of falling into formation, like, okay. And he sees us kind of getting us all revved up for the day and everything. He's just like, hey, man, you guys having a good time? We're like, oh, hell yeah, Sergeant. Ooh, getting all, bumping each other like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you guys having a good time, drinking and shit. And we're like, oh, yeah. And then out of nowhere, he's, well, fuck you! Wait, what? And
that escalated quickly.
He just starts screaming. I mean, he turns beet red and just goes on an incoherent rant, screaming and swearing at us. Just, you motherfuckers! God damn it! Just starts exploding on all of us. And we are also kind of like half chuckling, thinking he's kidding, but he is obviously not kidding. His head's about to fucking explode. The only thing we could make out of that, other than fuck you, was, you motherfucking cum-guzzling shit slingers.
What?
We were both impressed with that slew of words put together. We're like, what in the fuck is this guy talking about?
That is one of my new favorite sentences.
Why was he so mad?
So, as it turns out, he finally got around to what we were doing that upset him so much. I guess somebody had smeared poo on the wall.
Oh, God.
So the quick backstory to all of this is that said previous night when we were all drinking, I guess one particular person got a little too hammered, went to the bathroom, and just thought he had toilet paper in his hand and just did the old hand swipe, and then was like, oh, it's poop, and then just smears it on the wall of the stall.
So he thought it was a no wiper, but he was wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what was going through his mind, but I know poop was going through his hand at some point.
It's poop again.
He called the shit poop.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it was a great night. For example, me and my buddy had this awesome idea. We were early 20s, pretty new to drinking, at least for me. So we were really into drinking games. And we were like, oh, dude, we should play some Pong. But we didn't have like any card tables. But in the day room, one of those old shitty couches had a single wooden board at the base. So we manufactured this couch to turn it on its side and prop it up with chairs. Yes. And we had a nice long table to play beer pong on.
Ingenuity.
Oh, no.
So that's what we did most of the night, and believe it or not, it didn't end well for other people.
I gotta say though, I'm on this guy's side. Like, you come in, you see poop on the wall, you see like chairs and tables flipped up and couches flipped up. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
What the fuck happened in here?
I'm impressed with his ability to make new swear words, because I always kind of prided myself on that as an NCO.
Guy's definitely taking some improv classes.
Oh, and so like I come up with different swear words as an NCO to come up with new insults, because you privateer all this shit, and you gotta come up with new stuff to keep it fresh.
You gotta drive home your point sometimes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we were talking about making T-shirts. Like, I don't remember what the name of the exercise. Like Valiant Thunder, cum guzzling shit slingers.
Like a guidon flag.
Crossed poop.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Or maybe like a crossed log with a toilet paper roll.
Oh, gross.
Hell yeah.
No, there was no toilet paper. That was...
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You said there was no toilet paper. That's why there was shit smeared on the wall.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
It's amazing. Good times.
Looks like I've got the next story.
All right. What you got, man?
Got a guy that was an RI, a ranger instructor.
Nice.
And apparently this guy was kind of a big, angry, like, you don't want to fuck with him type.
Yeah, a lot of Rangers are like that.
Right? like you could look at him and like be like, nope.
He looks like what you would think a ranger instructor would look like.
Are they all known for that, or
some of them, yeah. Some of them aren't. Some of them are kind of built like me, but most of them are a little angrier.
Like smashed tater tots.
I look like smashed tater tots? What the fuck does that even mean?
Nothing beats a good taco bake.
All right. So anyway, we'll go anyway once he's done laughing his dick off.
I fucking love you. Oh my God.
What the fuck is smashed tater? I don't even know what that means.
I pictured that perfectly.
It was your call sign if you didn't pick buttons.
Smashed tater tots?
Oh my God. That was incredible.
You good over there? Can I continue with the chlorophyll?
I think so.
All right.
You had me at chlorophyll.
Yeah. Okay. So, angry Ranger dude, right? So he wants to try out for Delta, and so he's getting himself ready. About a week out, he finds out that he has testicular cancer. So it turns out, he gets angry, but he's not angry because he's got cancer, right? He's angry because he's a week out from Delta tryouts.
That checks out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a Ranger.
So his,
Cancers for pussy.
So his Delta tryouts obviously get pushed, right? So he's pissed off about that. He's not pissed off that he's got cancer.
I don't blame him. It takes a lot to get to that level.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's got to push his Delta tryouts. So he ends up going through chemo. Eventually, apparently, has to have one of his testicles removed.
Oh shit!
I can't decide if that's funny or not.
Since he's not standing right here, it's probably funny. But if he were face to face, I don't think I'd say it was funny.
Yeah.
Like if he was standing next to Lance Armstrong.
So 3 days after, he has his stitches taken out, right? So he goes through chemo, has his testicle
procedure.
removed. He goes 3 days after, the stitches are removed.
God damn.
And he runs a fucking marathon.
What a savage.
God.
Yeah, 3 days after stitches are removed.
That's a
from
lot
cancer.
of bouncing in that fucking delicate area.
Right, and it's like he's like, I'm out of shape. I need to go run a marathon. Like, who fucking does that? A Delta operator.
Yeah, it's very on brand.
Yes.
Delta and Rangers. And
Yes.
those cats.
See,
So-
when I feel out of shape, I just make a hairy bagel out of my belly button. And I stare at myself in the mirror and talk shit to myself.
You do a Cartman voice, sweet.
And that's 100% why you were not a Delta operator.
Fact.
Smashed tater tots in his belly
Yeah,
button.
he is smashed tater tots for sure. So he runs this marathon, right? And like 3 days after that, he's in the next selection class for
What
Delta.
the fuck?
Right.
Bro.
Savage.
So 6 total days
Yeah.
after he has the
That's
stitches
plenty of
taken
time
out.
for recovery.
Yeah. So
Savage, man.
it turns out, he had some issues with like some oozing and some seeping from the wound because it wasn't fully healed. But
You don't say.
just drove the fuck on through Delta selection. Ended up, he was an operator for 12 years.
Fuck, dude.
damn.
So he made it through Delta selection with all that shit, right up to, and was an operator for 12
fucking
years.
excuse.
Yeah, well, I'm
Dude,
a pussy.
My
I'm a
legs
pussy.
chafe a little bit and I'm out.
Gotta put that chub rub on.
So this guy was just a savage beast of a dude, obviously.
Wow. The kind of guy you want on Delta.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Those guys are intense.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so check out this next story. This story is over 20 years old by now. And we've got ourselves another Marine story.
Oh.
So we love that.
Yay.
Sorry.
It's important to understand what a Navy corpsman is, right? So Navy corpsman, simply put, is a medic, right? They're in the Navy, but they will get attached to Marine infantry units, right? Now, as you can well imagine, a lot of the Marine infantry grunts get a lot of respect for these Navy guys that decide to volunteer to come into the Marines.
Oh, yeah, corpsmen are
serve
bad
with
dudes.
them, right? Hell yeah. So a lot of these guys get a lot of respect within the unit. They get a lot of leeway, and these people can potentially save your life one day, right? So they get a lot of respect.
Good guy to be friends with.
Medics in general get a lot of respect, I think, period. So.
Oh, hell yeah. So, in this guy in particular, we're going to call him Alex. Alex was no exception. Alex was a hilarious black guy. Everybody loved this fucking guy, right? He was just funny. People look forward to him at work and all that kind of stuff like that, right? So, as we stated before, a lot of these Navy corpsmen got quite a bit of leeway, right? Nobody really fucked with him. However, one day the Marines were gearing up to go out on an op. They were doing like a training assignment, stuff like that. They're taking all their gear. They're even cami painting up, right? One of the platoon sergeants comes up to Alex and says, "Hey, man, this means you too. Like, you're coming out with us. You got to camo up like everybody else." So Alex says,
Yikes.
Oh, God. Alex says, "Sergeant, I'm tactical already, just the way I am." Yes. Have you even, I imagine he says something like, "Have you ever seen somebody take a picture of a black guy at night? Like, we blend in."
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's
that's
nothing we really
amazing.
got to do. Basically telling him, this camo paint shit is basically just for you honkies, right?
He should have just taken. He should have just taken the brown camo paint. Just put it on.
Wasn't that in a movie?
It was.
They're all camoing up and they go to hand it the black guy.
Yeah, and he just looks at him.
stares at him.
Yeah. I think it's Hot Shots.
All right. Well, check this out. So the platoon sergeant's like, listen, Corpsman, like, I know you get a lot of leeway around here and everything, but you're part of this group, so we expect you to, meet the standard. Okay. So the corpsman decides that he is going to humor the sergeant, right? So he comes back in whiteface.
Oh my God.
What?
Have you guys ever seen like the cami paint, the loam stuff, like the really light stuff?
Oh my
So like he used cami paint, but it was like super, super, super light.
Some of those camo compacts actually have white in them.
Yes, and from what we understand, he used something that was very bright, just coming back in whiteface, talking shit. Of course, everybody in the platoon's fucking dying, right?
Oh, yeah. He just looks like a French mime.
Well,
Now Buttons is listening.
Bonjour, Marcel.
so Alex comes back and says, "Hey, Sergeant, I'm wearing cami paint."
Oh my God.
Everybody's fucking dying. Of course, Alex kind of made his point, and we're happy to report that he was never asked to put on cami paint.
That's good.
And by the way, I forgot to mention this. Alex was an HM3, which is the equivalent of an E4. So he was a lower enlisted guy talking shit to the upper echelon.
Hell yeah.
folks, right? So we love that about him.
That's the way to do it. That's amazing.
Incredible.
Fucking rock star, Alex. I love you.
That is a show full of fucking on point.
That is just, there's so much that is amazing about that.
I do that one time in reverse and everyone gets
But that was another write-in. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
We love these Marine stories. We love the Navy stories, so keep them coming. Hey, thanks for checking out the Cammo Comedy Show Podcast. We got a fundraiser going on right now, so if you like what we're doing here and want to keep us rolling, consider making a contribution. We'll put a link in the description. Also, we had some fun animations made up for this fundraiser, so we'll put links for those in the description as well if you want to just check those out. Also, don't forget to tell a friend about us if you love what we're doing here. Word of mouth advertising is very powerful, and we really appreciate you for helping us out. If you've got any funny military stories of your own or know somebody who does, drop us a voicemail at area code 531-222-6146. Also, we've got an email open. That's stories@cammocomedy.com. That's stories, STORIES, at CAMMOCOMEDY.com. We'll have a lot more fun announcements coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go microwave a croissant. Later.
There's only one thing you should know. I put my trust in you.
Bravo, good sir.
Man,
my God.
I'm not going to take that any further because I'm going to lose my damn voice.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your voice.
And it's hard for me to sing that without trying to do Cartman's voice with it. So
Yeah, no shit.
Did you ever see that one of the guy doing Smeagol sing "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend"?
No.
Precious.
Oh my God, that one is phenomenal.
What's taters, precious? Stupid fat habits.
that's Butters, the porno.
Oh yeah.
They took it from me. They took it away to watch it elsewhere. They took my precious.
Yes, I forgot about
See,
that episode.
you know, South Park actually ruined the ending of Lord of the Rings for me because
No way.
because Butters dove in with the porn into like the Return movie slot.
Yeah.
So I knew that's how Return of the King was going to end, was Gollum diving after the ring into the volcano.
Yeah, because they're pretty much spot on with that stuff.
Yeah. So it's like, because I was not going to read the books. I mean, they came out when I was a teenager, so I was like, I don't read.
I don't think I've even watched the movies.
Reading, what are you, gay?
You never seen the movies?
No.
Oh,
What?
No.
phenomenal.
They've been actually the like original trilogy has been like first of all, it's won 1 million awards. Second of all, it's been stated as one of the best masterpieces of art.
Is
that's
that the
out
one with
there.
the walking trees?
Yep.
Yeah, no, yes.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, yeah, the big walking. Okay, I have seen
I mean,
him.
it's technically
I saw him
in
when I
Two
was
Towers as well.
Well, I saw him when I was deployed because we ran out of shit to watch. So, you know, you kind of
South-
start watching stuff.
South Park Game of Thrones was fucking next level.
Wait. South Park did a Game of Thrones? How have I not seen this?
Oh my God!
I've
it was
never
about
even seen
the
Game of
the
Thrones.
PS4
You've never seen Game of Thrones?
versus
not
the
a
Xbox.
single episode.
Wow.
I used to be very proud of not having seen a Game of Thrones episode either, and then I watched it like 6 times on
Yeah.
deployment when I was on my last deployment.
It was awesome.
And it's pretty fucking phenomenal.
But the last couple seasons ruin it.
I disagree.
That's because you have no taste.
You want to see what's her name?
Just for cum.
That's only my butthole.
Your butthole has a taste for cum?
Yes.
It does.
Can
His.
confirm.
His does, not mine.
It's got a tongue that sticks out of it. It's like a mimic in Dungeons and Dragons.
It's a hungry butthole.
Why aren't we recording all of it?
Perfect.
You are recording or not?
I am recording.
He's recording. He started when I started singing like Cartman.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
good.
I dove at it and
Yeah.
had to turn it on.
I didn't know you. I thought you had turned it off. I was so upset.